Good morning, everybody. Welcome to 2020. It is your Eastern Idaho planning briefing for the first of the year. As you probably already know, winter weather is very much ongoing across our area this morning. We've had some pretty significant weather impacts across our area already this morning. And as your weather impact summary, improvement is expected in the afternoon or the early evening hours, depending on where you live. Heavy snow, snow squalls, blowing and drifting snow this morning will lead to difficult driving conditions, and your next weather system is expected over the weekend. Expect really no weather impacts tomorrow on Thursday or on Friday. Okay, so what we do know has happened. A couple bands of snow have already progressed through our region overnight and last night. A couple of those bands have produced some heavier snow rates, and there was one snow squall overnight. Improving weather conditions are forecast later this afternoon for most of eastern Idaho, but there will be some lingering snow showers for portions of eastern Idaho, generally for the areas bordering the Wyoming border. Couple things that we still don't necessarily know. What's a little unique today is the potential for thunder snow. The areas in green on this map here are areas that have the potential for that thunder snow today. It's not really going to have much of an impact on the weather necessarily, but something unique for today. Those heavier snowfall rates for the rest of this morning are looking less and less likely as we go through the day, but rates of ½ inch to maybe upwards of an inch are possible, generally for points south and east of I-15 and I-86. Okay, so let's take a look at our satellite view for early this morning here. As you'd expect with snow, there's plenty of moisture, so here we go. Lots of greens and blues across Idaho, and you also see the deeper greens over in Nevada and Utah. Okay, our weather impact overview very much highlighting today as our more significant weather day. We haven't really changed this from what our thinking has been the past few days, so we're seeing moderate to high impacts for most of the area. Snow, heavy snow, blowing and drifting snow, with improvement as we've discussed already later this afternoon or the early evening. Lingering snow showers in the eastern portion of our state tomorrow are possible, and also the Sawtooth area. Otherwise, clearing conditions for Thursday. Really nothing happening on Friday for weather conditions. And then there is a new weather system incoming Saturday and Sunday, but really impacts right now are pretty minimal. So we're just expecting light snow showers for eastern Idaho, and then the mountains, the central mountains. So right now it's generally looking like a mountain event. Okay, but let's go back to today. Here's a look at our summary of the watches the advisories and the warnings that we have out currently. So Stanley Basin, Ketchum area, the mountains of the Lost River Range, and you can see highlighted here if you do live in any of the areas that are highlighted in the purple or the pink colors, you are under a winter weather advisory or a winter storm warning. Okay, let's go through the morning and the early afternoon here for how much snow is left to fall. So snow amounts forecast for the rest of this morning, kind of broad in this 1 or maybe 2 inches range across the Snake River Plain, and highlighted areas, as you'd expect in the mountains, are forecast to see higher snowfall amounts this morning. As we go through the afternoon, you see really not much snow left across the Snake River Plain, maybe some more snow in the eastern portions of our state, and a little bit more snow in central Idaho, 1 to 2 more inches over in Stanley and the Wood River area. These are the areas in eastern Idaho that are lingering a little bit more this afternoon, so not seeing improvement this afternoon, but improvement will occur later this evening for those areas. And then just real quickly picked out just one graphic for tomorrow afternoon of snow amounts, just to show the light snowfall that is forecast and what areas it is forecast for. And those are points east of I-15 and south of Pocatello. So all accumulations are less than an inch for those areas tomorrow. Okay, wind gusts. Now, in addition to the snowfall that we also have some pretty gusty winds out there this morning, and those are unfortunately not expected to get any better as the day progresses. So, strong winds today that will lead to blowing and drifting snow concerns, especially on the roadways. Okay, so this morning we're already seeing some pretty gusty winds out there. So here's what we're forecasting for early this morning until 11 o'clock. These yellow colors are 30 to 35 miles an hour. Here's your forecast for this afternoon. Quite a bit stronger. These are your wind gusts. So we're gusting anywhere from 40 to 45 miles an hour across the Snake River Plain. American Falls there, just about 40. Pocatello, same thing, 40. So strong winds forecast, blowing and drifting snow, lower your visibilities. Now, the good news with that time period is that our snow is expected to be done by this afternoon, so that will help with the falling snow, but any snow that's on the ground will be moving around quite a bit. Wind gusts this evening, still generally pretty high, but improving maybe a little bit, especially up in Idaho Falls, Du Bois-Rexburg area, but still lingering, I guess is the word, later this evening. And it's actually going to continue still overnight through the Magic Valley area for points along I-84 going to Utah and along Sweet Through Summit. So there you go. Here's your graphic for the wind gust overnight tonight. Okay, so to sum up here, we do have a winter weather system ongoing. Your most significant impacts are expected early this morning with improvement this afternoon or into the early evening hours. Heavy snow, snow squalls, blowing and drifting snow are expected to lead to difficult travel conditions, especially early this morning here. And your next weather system is forecast to arrive this weekend. Okay, any questions, please do give us a call. Our phone number is 208-233-0834. We are here to answer your questions about anything that we have discussed today. And thanks for watching today. Please be safe out there.